we're going to be doing it live. We're going to be doing a cold open. Going to be doing it raw. I don't really understand the meaning of a cold open just yet, but I am now streaming. I forgot to announce it on Blue Sky, but let's just see what happens. We'll see what the streaming gods have in store for me today. And what I have in store for you today is a bit of a grind sesh. I'm not going to try and complete it this time around. I need to get my party in order. So what I'm currently doing is, for the past, I want to say like hour and a half maybe, I've just been running back and forth trying to, because time moves forward when you take a step. So the more steps you take, the more time goes forward. And the more time that goes forward, the more Terry the Pterodactyl will be leveled up. So let's go see what level he currently is. What level are you? What level are you? Reveal to me the training you've completed. And I'm hoping the audio sounds a hell of a lot better this time around. I need to get like a pop filter for my mic, possibly a new microphone, and an arm for my mic so I can sit it in a proper position. But I've made sure that Terry has grown a lot. Grown by 10. That's better than nothing. I'll take it. Let's have a look. Level 15. That's more manageable. You're not gonna die immediately. What moves do you have? I've also lowered down the game music because on listening back to my VODs, I'm rather quiet, but the game's rather loud. So, hoping that's fixed it. I want to look at your moves. Show me what you got. Steel Wing, Agility, and Bite. I like Bite. That's a dark move. Dark move good against Psychic? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. This is something I don't know. Alright, that's fine. I'll figure it out. But for now, is flying... Your flying's good against it, but rock isn't. Shit. Because we have to get through the fighting gym to get to the other gym, to get to the gym with the other gym, and then Jim's gym with Jim Jimmington. Where's going to be a good place to grind? Gotta fly, because we gotta get Polly up, and we've got to get Terry up for sure. And then the others, I want to get to at least level 30. Nixie can't be our strongest person when we're going to be going up against people in their 40s, their 50s. Yeah, so that's the whole point of this grind session. Alright. We want to start low. So where can we go low to the floor? Drop it like it's hot. Insert other references to getting low. Celadon City. Million City. I'm gonna try outside of Celadon City. Potentially. Because I want to get something that's in like that 15 to 20... actually 15 to 17 range. So what are we dealing with here? What do we got? You are 19. Don't like that, but especially don't like that against my little water boy. Water girl. It's a girl. It's a little water girl. Okay, let's switch out and get our... But you are rock type, right? You are rock flying. Yeah, rock flying. So you're going to suck against grass either way. So this is too strong for that. And what is my phone telling me? Okay, it's telling me nothing. I might have to be a bit quiet from here and there. I'm going to have to be a bit quiet because I've got a roommate sleeping next door because they've come home sick. So I've just got my phone notifications on so I can actually hear if they message me. So here's going to be... Hello, Georgie. So today we are just doing some grinding in case if you did not hear my spiel earlier. So yeah, doing a little bit of grinding, trying to get Polly and Terry up to at least 25, everyone else up to 30, and trying to figure out who's going to be best to go up against the fighting gym and the rockets at Silphco. So that's where we're at. I want to fly off to Maybe just outside of Vermilion City would be a good place to train. Because I want to be careful. Like, they could easily die. I don't have... Because, flying is good. That would be great against the fighting types. But the rock part, not so much. And, water is pretty damn good. But, Poliwhirl isn't the strongest fish in the pond. This... Okay. You could be... No, I want something stronger. Gotta find the perfect fighting grounds. But potentially, if we can surf just outside here... Let me surf. It's dyed deep blue. I wonder who would do that. Certainly wasn't me. It's Team Rocket. Team Rocket did it. Don't go looking at my direction. I am not a criminal. I'm not just committing heinous amounts of crimes and then just putting it on Team Rocket. It's not their fault. I mean, it's not my fault. It's their fault. It's their fault. Holy crap, 37. No, thank you. No, thank you. Although, what level is my new? Tangnu is only 34. Okay. I want to run, please. I'm not... Okay, good. That's great. That's a fantastic ability to have, but you're far too strong. Where is going to be good to train? Oop, what's this? And I saw we can get a Lapras in Saffron City, so that will be a great water backup. But I gotta go through Silphco to get that, so yeah. Ooh, dry skin, yeah. Toxicroak is a pretty damn good Pokemon. It gets some great, I believe, from memory. I'm happy to be corrected on this. Pretty sure it got some pretty good stats and some pretty good moves. Okay, what are the ghosts like in here? Reveal to me your levels, and then I may be merciful, giving you a quick and painless death. Alright, what do you got? Toxicroak seems enjoyable. I never used him because a Team Galactica grunt used him and almost wiped me out. And from that point, as a kid, I'm like, I don't want to use it. It's dumb. It hurt me. Can I not find Pokemon on this level? Where are the Pokemon at? What's going on? Come on. Just give me Pokemon. I can hear them. There's a Ghastly going off. Come on. Oh, is it because I cleared it out? No, there we go. Fantastic. Ghastly is level 15. I might be able to do something with this. I do just want to make sure I have Terry out and ready. Terry. Okay. So, from here, we're just going to grind a little. Yeah, hope everyone's day's been going well. I hope everyone's weather's been going well. I know our weather's... It's been getting really hot but humid, so we've had the clouds break open and we get a few... You're not shiny, are you? No, you didn't have the sparkle, you're just grey. I never use Aerodactyl, so I never know what it looks like. Bite, please. That'd be super effective. Not super effective? It is super effective. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, been starting to get rain, so it makes the heat a bit more durable because it cools down things a bit. It's been cold over here. Cold sounds good. Cold sounds really good. I just want to cozy up with my blanket again. I have a really cool blanket I got like 1 or 2 Christmases ago. It's a blanket that looks like a burrito. Like the bread part of the burrito. I forget what that's called. I just call that burrito. but yeah, it's cool and I love it and I want to use it again, but at the moment I'm just using basically nothing. Aircon on, sleeping with nothing on, and just hoping I can fall asleep, because when it gets too hot, it's like too hot to sleep. Oh, took care of yourself for me. Thank you very much. Can we get to level 16? No, that's a shame. That's a shame. There is the temptation just to... Oh no, if I do put all my Pokemon into the daycare, then it's going to cost me a fortune. Gonna cost me an arm and a leg, it will. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. This is just going to be a bit of a boring stream anyway. I just wanted to get up and do some streaming so I can keep getting used to it, because... Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Not since I stream, but since I stream consistently. Might. My head isn't really all there. I've done a couple of late nights recently. He does kind of look like Ridley. Now I want to play Metroid. I can't stay focused on one thing for too long. But also, while I'm thinking about it, hopefully the audio is sounding more balanced, because I've noticed in my VODs I've been quiet while my other audio's been loud, so hopefully that's fixed this time around. Bite. Come on, let's get you up to 25, boy. Then you won't be so squishy. Can't have a rock Pokemon being squishy. That's ludicrous. Oh, if only we got a Haunter. The things that could have been, but they weren't, so they shan't. Anyway, bite. What does that do again? Is it just an attack? I think it's just an attack. Either way, he's dead. It's not my problem anymore. Extra XP for a Haunter? That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. What I also like to see is me healing. Healing is an effective way to not die. Ooh, I need to go and get me some more effective potions for training. Shopping trip. Time for the shopping episode. Damn gravestones and people all my way. Why can't you just plan out the infrastructure of your Tower of the Dead? Which, that being said, no, they wouldn't have corpses. They wouldn't have corpses. They would they'd turn the Pokemon to ash. Yeah. Yeah. Out of respect for the main character of the show, they'd turn them to ash. Because then it's a lot easier to store that way, and because I am uncertain on this whether or not it's a fact, but I think it's more common of a practice to cremate than it is to bury in Japan. So it wouldn't be out of the question, I would think. I'd think so, at least. Oh, look at that, all sorts of tools. I don't really care, because the only thing in here that matters is you. You're all that matters. Doesn't that make you feel great? Now give me all the potions I can carry. Okay, then I need to sell some shit. What else do I need to sell? What is that? Cool. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I don't need that. I can sell you, though. Excellent, excellent. And the Stardust. Wait a second. Wait a second. I thought I sold a Big Pearl and Stardust before. I need to check my I need to make sure I'm not playing on an outdated save. What's our graveyard looking like? Show me that graveyard. Accessing Bill's PC. Move Pokemon. Okay. Whoop. Ha! Where is our Tangela? Our Tangela died, didn't it? I need to quickly check the VOD. One moment. I'm just gonna go quickly check that VOD because that is not good. Because I've been saving it. I just want to make sure that things didn't go awry. Where did I put that? In here. So what are we looking at? Come on, load up the video. This is just going smooth as butter, isn't it? I don't need audio, I just need to see who we have and don't have. Okay, so we got Terry at the very end of it. What happened to our... Oh no, we couldn't catch one, that's what happened. Right? Is that what happened? I think. Maybe. When did we get our Tangela? So we have one in here, don't we? Oh look, the video showed up on the screen. Neat. Yep. Pokemon, okay. We have a tentacle. Then where'd the other thing come from? Am I going crazy? Okay, that's fine. Are we switching some stuff out? Better at the PC. Bill's PC. Broke is still recovering. Let's see. Yeah, because I put... Yeah, Broke's still in recovery. Yeah, there's Broke. He's going into recovery. And then... we take out our dead Venonat and... Is that what happens? Is that what I do? Very lost in what I have and haven't done. I just want to make sure that I'm not cheating the system and using stuff I shouldn't use. Yeah, that's why we gotta really take care of Terry, because Terry is I'm pretty sure our last flying guy. Yep. Fine. And I was just reading comments from the video as if it was live. Okay, I'm clearly way more tired than I thought I was. Oh, watch a tired streamer make mistakes. Yep. Cool. Where is girl? Where is girl? Where is girl? Where is girl? Okay, Venonat goes off. Go off. Go on. Get. And then we get Tangani. Okay. So that should all be accurate then. Don't continue box operations. And let's just have a look. What do we got? Pokemon. I don't know why I saw that as a W. I am hallucinating. Oh, a sassy little grass guy with absorb growth Tossix's Vibe Whip. That's good to go. Okay, let's get this walkthrough back up in case if I decide to do anything else today. That's the wrong thing. Where is it? We're having fun, we're making mistakes, and that's all that matters. Alright, grind time continue. Alright, so I think it's going to be too slow going through that. So we need something a little bit stronger now. Little bit stronger. Don't go to the rock cave, because that's where you're going to die with a flying type Pokemon. We can try going through here though. Who has cut? Who has cut? Nina has cut. Go Nina. My HM slave queen. Pop off queen. And you are 17. Okay, that will work. This will do things. Oh, we might actually be able to make progress. We do stand Nina. Nina is great. Alright, that was an interesting phone notification. My YouTube studio has been recommending my own videos to me as if there's someone else's videos. Weird, I don't know how to turn that off, so yeah. Because if I turn off notifications in general, it just gets rid of all notifications, so I gotta keep the annoying ones to get the useful ones. Yeah. There. All part of getting shit in order. Go on, Meowth, you're going down! Let's get rid of you. Will a Steel Wing be more effective against you? No, I need fighting of some sort. We get you to level 20. I might hit up the Safari. I forget the level of things in the Safari. I think we got Nina in the Safari, didn't we? So they should be around 15-ish? No, 20-ish? Yeah, I'll just go there and figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. Steel Wing. Get that tail whip going. Yeah, my current goal is to... streaming wise, that is. I'm trying to get to the point where I can get some more stuff from Twitch. So I gotta be doing like 4 streams a month and... what's the other stuff I gotta do? Let me have a look. So it wants 4 streams a month, stream 4 hours per month, reach 25 followers, and a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. So it's gonna be a bit tricky. So I need to do some entertaining, fun time stuff on a bunch of days to try and get that very last one. What is this? Cool, that's fine. That's a fine notification. And I also need to work on another... Here's my pitch video. I've been doing a crap ton of research on minimalism in various forms to look at corporate minimalism as a whole. Yeah, the 4 hours a month, that's not too much of a problem. The hard one is going to be getting the averaging 3 viewers on 4 different streams. Because that means... Yeah, I might have to throw in a few short streams to be able to get that particular statistic. Because of my longer streams, the averages are a bit wonky. Because people have lives, they come in and out, and that's totally fine. I don't want anyone to feel subjugated to have a need to stick around. Especially with today's stream. It's going to be a whole bunch of grinding. Grind, grind, grind. Right up against the wall since we're out of types. Quickly running out of types, I should say. Speaking of, I should get my little document up with the various damn Pokemon. So this one? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. So I think we're yet to get anything in the Pokemon Mansion, so I might hit that up. If I'm wrong about that, I'm not gonna bother going through all of my past stuff. If I made a mistake with the notes, then I'll just have to live with it. Fly. Fly, guy, fly. That's fine. You can't roar on me. You can't roar on the great Terry.
It is I, Terry, and I guess I'm here to fight, or maybe settle things amicably with diplomacy and talking, I guess. No, just flying. All right, if that's what I have to do, I guess I'm gonna kill you then.
Did I ever get to a Sandslash? I can't remember. I might be able to get a Sandslash elsewhere. Did you get a Sandslash? Academy Sandshrew. I'm not seeing a Sandslash, so I'm gonna have to check the Pokédex. Bite, yes. Don't you poison me. I am a rock bird. Can't poison what you can't see. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's go. Wait, first of all, Pokédex. Where is our sand? There's our sandy boys. Okay, so we haven't gotten a Sandslash yet. Potentially on Victory Road, but we might. Yeah, that'll be a. We'll see what we get when we get there, sort of thing. And I'm not gonna really do any post-game stuff. I'm just gonna do Elite Four Champion. Call it a nuzlocke. If I can complete that, then it's done. If not, I may just call this particular run complete if I get a total wipeout. Nothing in the box, can't go any further, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Because, yeah, that way I can get onto other games, I can get into other Pokemon games, I can try and finish other games as well. Yeah, just take the win if I get it. I'd very much like for it to be a win, but if I end up in a loss, I'm just gonna put Leaf Green back on the shelf for a hot while. Because I do want to try and do other games once I catch up on other things. Because I do have to finish Metaphor on stream, and I have to finish Nino Kuni on stream. I don't think there's anything else. I was doing TikTok streaming, but yeah, I'm not sure if I might just restart Donkey Kong Country on Twitch and just forget about TikTok streaming for a little bit. But yeah, those are on the VOD channel anyway, if anyone does want to watch them. Just because I was giving it a try, just to see how it felt to stream on TikTok. I think I do prefer the wide angle. It feels nicer to use all this extra space. It feels more roomy. I can stretch out. If I had arms to stretch out, but for now I'm just a blob that can open his mouth. Bah. 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 No, don't go to the bag. Don't go to the bag. I want to use Steel Wing, because Steel's strong against Bird. I thought Steel was strong against Bird. It would make sense for Steel to be strong against Bird. The amount of times I've seen birds fly into stuff. If there's... what would be a... Ground wouldn't make too much sense, but if there was a glass type has to be stronger than Bird, than flying, because the amount of time birds just flew into the windows and stuff at school, that was hilarious. Not that they, got hurt and stuff, but it was just always funny whenever the teacher would be speaking and then you just hear a large dunk. But still, Steel should be stronger than flying. It makes sense. I think so, at least. We got to 18. Yeah, so this one won't be too long of a stream because I need to, take care of some other stuff. Do some other videos, do some other planning, do some more research, do a bunch of sleeping. Sleeping will be great. Mainly because I end up getting up at like 5 each morning because I need to do a bunch of things on my list of stuff to do. So it's very important that I try and get at least 6 hours sleep. But the night is always so young and there's so much midnight oil to burn. Both the band and the concept. Is it okay? So, for those who wouldn't know, Midnight Oil, I'm pretty sure it's the band's name. Midnight Oil is an Australian band. Let's look it up. Midnight. They're an Australian rock band, and the thing I like about them the most, I'm pretty sure it's this band that had happened, was one of the band members, like once the band wrapped up and stuff, because they did a fair amount of songs on like environmental stuff, and then one of them got into doing politics and stuff, but because he was trying to actually, I'm fuzzy on the facts because I only learnt about this in school and it's been yonks since then, but I'm pretty sure he couldn't get anything done because everyone kept stopping him from doing stuff because he actually wanted to do actual change in the political climate. And like, no, that's not what politics are for. Game rubbing that Meowth in our face. Yeah. I miss our Meowth. Could have been a Persian. Oh well. Some things are just not meant to be. Excellent. Okay. Getting closer and closer to level 20. And I'm glad I made the decision to put Terry into the daycare because it would have been balls trying to get him from level 5 to 15. No. Not having it. I wouldn't mind also doing, I've been considering it, just doing a fresh profile for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and just seeing what I can pull together, just playing that. But I don't know, maybe I never did play any of the console games for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I heard that some of them are pretty fun, so there's also potential for that. There's so much that I want to do, so little time to do it. It's one of those things where it's like, I knew that I wanted to try and do this stuff like during and a bit after high school, You've seen a PS2 one, that's it? Yeah, I've seen a few Game Boy ones, and yeah, I need to look into which ones are considered good, which ones aren't. Give them a try, see if they'd be worth playing on stream or on video. But yeah, I knew I wanted to do YouTube and streaming and stuff when I was, we'll say a fair few moons ago. Yeah, things kept getting in the way, and I kept taking the poor advice of like, go and do something, stable, or get a job first, then you can think about your hobbies and all that kind of stuff. And it made sense because I wanted to pay my share of like while I was living with my parents, and then my own rent, my own bills, and all that kind of stuff. And it just kept going on and on and on, and then eventually, yeah, it was just at a point where I was like, I either need to find a way to balance doing it and taking care of myself, or never do it. So here I am, just figuring out the balance, figuring out the energy, and I'll get there. I reckon I'm gonna get there. It's a matter of energy resource at this point. I don't have the means to go and get other people to make assets, but I do have the capability to make my own, so I've been trying to work on that. Save up to get things like a webcam or whatever if I need to be able to make a more suitable avatar, maybe go towards a VTuber sort of thing, at least for streaming. And yeah, just sort of keep building bricks upon bricks until I've got something substantial, a good foundation. And I hope that's the energy everyone takes into this new year. Keep building brick upon brick, but just keep building. There may be some bricks that fall and you need to pick them back up, but just keep building this year. Building upon yourself, upon good habits you're trying to build up, knocking down stuff that's in the way, like bad habits and stuff, but just chipping away at them. Chip away at things that you want gone, and brick by brick build up things that you want to have instead. So I know that's what I'm going to do. I need to organize getting back into healthier shape, because I used to be in pretty decent shape. Like, I could do a fair range of things. Like, yeah, I'd like to get back to doing all that kind of stuff, benching my own weight, etc., etc. At a certain point, I was benching, yeah, because as you get more muscle, you get more weight. So there was a certain point where I was benching more than enough. So getting back to that point would be nice. Okay, we're going 19 for 19. I can't get too distracted trying to talk about stuff because I need to focus on when the health needs healthing. And steel should be great against ground because, like shovels and drills and all that kind of stuff. It's hard to know when you should and shouldn't have super effectives. Smoking maybe. If I get extra buff, I'll have to switch up my my avatar. But I'm just looking to get back into shape. Just, I'm not looking to be super shredded because that takes a lot of planning and cutting and stuff. Being able to have pecs, abs, biceps and stuff, visible enough will be a decent enough goal. Legs as well. Don't skip leg day. That's a bad idea. So we'll just work on the steel wing. Yeah, I used to. One of the jobs I worked was, I'm sure I've told this before, but I'll tell it again anyway. I used to work something that was called curbside cleanup, and with that job, you'd go from house to house in like a truck, and there'd be a 1 by 1 meter square of just junk and shit people are trying to get rid of. So there'd be big things of like metal, steel, old barrels, wheelbarrows, all that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, a whole lot of piss-stained mattresses. Those were the worst. But a lot of heavy stuff. So it took a lot of strength to be able to chew though. Yes. But I need to make sure that I make sure to have a balanced enough body. It's just about bouncing back to it, I guess. What am I doing over here? I need to heal. Healing is what I want. But yeah, one of the things that I was able to do is, like throwing fridges, and like people were throwing out workout machines, so we'd have to pick up the entire workout machine and throw it over a barrier to get it into the pit, because we'd take it to a rubbish dump and we'd have to throw it into a pit where it'd then get crushed down by there's like a bulldozer that they had inside the pit that would just go through and crush things and move stuff around. So I'd have to be throwing mattresses, workout machines, fridges, TVs. TVs were always the most fun to throw, because if you got it to hit the ground just right, and if it was like cleared away and it was just the concrete on the bottom, you'd get a massive explosion because of the cathode that was in it. And that was always so satisfying, just to have it go. If I miss anything about it, it'd be that one particular thing. Everything else I hated, because I got hit up with the less welcoming neighborhoods, countryside and suburbia wise. Like, there was a particular suburb that we hit where before we went through it, we had to get pulled aside and say, hey, make sure to go slowly with this area, make sure to not just grab things, and to look under things and all that kind of stuff, so that you don't get pricked with a syringe, because there was a lot of drug use in that area. And another area, it was the countryside, so some people there like their private property to be private. So because we have to go house to house, sometimes we'd have dogs like sicked on us, or people would come out with their guns, and we'd have to just sort of, get back into the truck and leave promptly. So that was always interesting. And like, there were times where we wouldn't even get out of the truck because there'd be a dog like trying to jump up at the door and be barking at us, and it would just be the procedure to go, nope, we will take photos and message our superiors like, this house at this address had nothing collected from it because there was a dog that made the environment unsafe and we could not get out. And like half the time it was clearly just like an excited dog that would have benefited from some hats, but it was always better to be safe than sorry, because you never know when a dog is going to go from excited to biting at you, and you don't know. That's an important thing with anyone's dog. If you see a dog that belongs to someone else, you don't know what is going on with that dog, or if it's got something that if it bites you or scratches you even just a little bit, it could cause an infection that you definitely don't want to have, because the human bodies are super fragile, even though they are very durable at times. So you got to be real careful about what you do with stuff like that. But yeah, I'd like to at least get back into the shape I was during that time of my life, is the goal that I have. Like, I wasn't anything outrageous. Like, I had a friend who got into the army, because originally after school I was going to try and get into the army, but me and my friend, we basically had the same idea. Get into the army, do a bit of a gap year, go with the driving course so we can get all of our licenses, like forklifts and cars and etc. And then that way we'd be in shape from doing army stuff. We'd have tons of money from getting that army pay, and we'd have our licenses so we can go do jobs like factories and all that kind of stuff afterwards. But I happened to get stopped at the point where, because there's like a psych evaluation part, because there's like several different processes, and there's a psych evaluation part where I didn't get through because the guy thought he was Sherlock Holmes, and I was trying to, like, he had the heater on for that particular day, so I took off my coat, and he was trying to like psychoanalyze me and go like, I see you've taken off your coat, feeling nervous, are we? I'm like, no, it's just a bit warm, just want to take it off, because I didn't want to be sweating throughout the entire interview for that, and it just kept going down from there. And then the reason I didn't get in, and this is right after school, mind you, this is right after high school. I'm going to do a gap year with the army so I can get experience, you know, in a workforce, for life, for other things, all that kind of stuff. And I got denied because I apparently didn't have enough experience with like working and stuff like that, being right out of school, going there with the intent to get experience. And it was just absolute bullshit. Yeah, it felt like an interrogation, and like they had decided as soon as I walked in, like, oh, we're gonna find a reason to not let this guy in, which was really weird. Like, I would have been better if they were like, hey, you know, you have, you know, ADHD and stuff like that, so we can't let you in for that. That would be something I'd be fine with. I'd be like, yep, that's cool. Gotta be sound of mind when handling various machinery and stuff, because I was going for the driving thing. And then to be told that the reason I wasn't getting in was because I didn't have work experience was just bullshit, and I hated that. So yeah, I for that gap you had to go and do other stuff. I ended up working customer service and retail, and trying to start up a certificate with a travel agency. Yeah, and then my life just went in a completely different direction. So, yeah. I forget why I started talking about that, but, yeah, there's a story. I'm just mindlessly grinding and telling stories, so that's, yeah. Maybe in another life there's an army-themed Anakin that's doing streaming as well. I gotta look in. So we're close to 20. Once we hit 20, I want to fly off somewhere else to keep training Terry. Because if we can get Terry to be strong, that would be most beneficial. So I think, if I look up Psychic, I think Dark is pretty Psychic. Okay, it is weak defensively to Dark. Awesome. Cool. What am I doing? I am still winging. Okay, so yeah, I can use Terry's Bite against that, because it has nothing against flying and rock, so I should just be getting normal damages when getting attacked by psychic stuff. So we definitely want to try and get Terry up and at him to be our psychic gym fighter. I'm not sure who to use for the fighting gym. Maybe I'll actually look that up. What's fighting look like in Swing 2? Defensively, weak to flying, can't deal with that. Psychic Fairy, and it is super effective against rock, ice, steel, and dark. So long as it's not any of those, it's not very effective against flying, poison, bug, psychic, and fairy. Okay. Do I have a poison? Poison type? We could get Tentacle leveled up a bit. He could be pretty good to use against them. Yeah, that might be what I do, because then I can just poison them and hope that they don't have a full restore. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I still want to get Polly leveled up. Did they level up? I didn't actually register any of that. No, 19. 19. One more level to go. I will give them a super potion. Yeah, that's why I want to not use Terry in the fighting side of it, because he would do wonderfully with his flying side, but the rock... Okay. That should be fine. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just going to look up Poliwag. When do you evolve? When do you evolve? Okay, I don't... Yeah, I know it evolves into a Poliwhirl. I need to know when. Level 25. Okay, cool. That's good to know. And then, yeah, Waterstone. That'll be easy. So get Poliwag to level 25, and then we can get them to their water fighting type, which will make a bit of a difference as well. So then they get that nice beefy stat going. And that should get us to level 20. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So what level is our Poly? 19. So let's quickly switch you. Get you to 20, and then we'll go find a new place to train. I'd love to use the surfers and divers and swimmers and stuff to train up Terry out in the ocean, but the rock side of it's just not gonna cut it. What I might do is... I might go and train Polly out in the ocean, because I know you get more EXP from fucking trainer battles. Polly, water gun. Get 'em, Polly. You know how it is, girl. I should really heal you. I should really heal you right now. Because I forgot that Terry was a single evolution Pokemon, so he's got better stat spread than Poliwag does. We really need to get you up to 25. Surf, come on, surf. Okay. Bag. Super potion. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. And then water gun. Water gun should do it. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright. What single ever Pokemon do you think deserves another evolution? Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna get out of here. Go heal Polly at the center. And let me, if I can walk straight. Go in here, and then I need to remind myself on... Actually, no, wait, no, I know which one. Lapras. Lapras deserves another evolution. Either forwards or backwards. Deserves another evolution for sure. Lapras. That, or a connecting evolution line between Kangaskhan and Cubone. That could be neat. Because if like the little baby from its pouch gets out and it turns into something or other, yeah. That, or we get like the baby purple form. I think it's purple with Kangaskhan. And then like a middle form that looks kind of like a Marowak. And then the final form of Kangaskhan, give it a stat boost, and then yeah, it could just be the nurturing Pokemon that takes on smaller evolutions of its own kind. Seviper would be good. I always thought Seviper had one, but whenever I look at it, look at its evolution path, yeah, it doesn't have any. It strikes me as odd. It feels like one that should have one. Anyway, we're gonna go for a surf and turf. I have no idea what surf and turf means. I've seen it as an option on fish and chip shop menus. Yeah, Lapras with a pre-evolution would be sick. No, there's going to be grass Pokemon in there. Filthy grass Pokemon in there. Okay. What is down this way? Absolutely nothing. Okay, where do I want to fly to? I want to not surf, but fly to down here. The Safari Zone, that's right, I was going to hit up the damn Safari Zone. Safari time, let's go. Do. Nina, chop it good, Nina. Okay, that's good to know. That is very good to know. You, let me in. Let me in. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just coming in to destroy and kill. Alright. Let's get to work. You will do. No, wait, what? Not, what? No, I don't want to catch you. No. Good. Oh, yeah, I can't fight them in the... Good old Food Network. I know of the Food Network, but never watched it, because we don't... Damn it, we don't get that here. But I am aware of it. Pinsir is another good contender for an evolution, but I feel it's fine. I feel it's fine as is. Oh wait, no. Does it turn into Heracross? It doesn't turn into Heracross. I think Heracross is its own thing. I forget. Well, either way, we got stuff to kill over this way. Let me out. I want out. Okay, so with that done, we need to go down here to get to the ocean. Oh, the ocean blue. If only I knew that you were a stew. It's got salt, it's got meat. What more do you need? Okay, fight me. Let's see if you're too much for my Poliwag. Being the first place where we do surf, you shouldn't be too hard. Fuck. So... I'm in danger. Yeah, big oof indeed. Big oof indeed. Let's try and utilize Absorb. Because it's got like 6 levels on me. But we've got the type advantage. Fingers crossed. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. Okay. Okay. Let's figure this out. What does growth do? What does growth do? He's raising SP attack stat. Okay, cool. That's fine. Fight. Toxic. Use No, it's poison type. It won't matter. Oh, crap. What am I doing? Yeah. It's hurt by wrap. That's a wrap. Double beam. That's gonna cane me. Shit. The poison negates the grass. Okay, new plan. This could go wrong. This could go very wrong. We have a... Don't you dare get poisoned. Thank you. Please be an attack. Nope, it's a paralyzing move. You don't have a electric attack. I forgot about that. Isn't that fantastic? Thank fuck. Yeah, everyone's getting stuff. Okay. Thunder Wave. Can't have you using ice on anyone. There's the ice move. Shit. Gotta think tactfully. Tacticianly. Okay. I think 3 or 4 double teams should make us unhittable, along with the paralysis should do the trick. Yikes. Okay, so everyone needs to be at least 30, and then we need to figure some other shit out. Okay, quickly heal up while we can. Okay, how's that? Maybe we'll go back to Victory Road after this, see if we can do some fighting there. One more double team. They may be paralyzed, but I can't not be too careful, because one stray critical attack is going to fuck me over. Okay, that's fine. Slam. Screw you. Of course you would. Of course you'd do that. That's such a typical thing for you to do. You know, my mother was right about you, Shelter. They released a demo for Dragon Quest VII Remake. I did see that, and I'm trying my best not to play it because my wallet can't handle it. And I still need to get the remake for Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD. Yeah. I only recently got myself Cyberpunk 2077 because that's something that I've been meaning to get for a hot minute, and keep having my money is always in between paychecks whenever there was a sale, so there was finally a sale and I had a little chunk of money, so I figured I'd go ahead and get that, and so far Cyberpunk's been pretty damn fun. I'm glad I purchased it. But yeah, there's a massive backlog of things I need to buy and play. Yeah, that'll be fair. Unless there's some... Oh, break for water. Unless if there is some kind of pre-purchase shenanigans. Yeah. Oh, I do that with so many games, and that's why I'm trying to finish the games I started on stream, so I can try and have a bit more of my game backlog cleared up by the end of this year. And playing games for the channel has made a big difference because I've been able to get things completed because there's a necessity to do so. I can't really just come back to it at a later time when it needs to be coming out weekly. So I'm very glad for that. What I'm not glad for is these punks that think having level 30 Pokemon makes them so big and cool. Takamura not being a romance option is criminal. Takamura. Oh, the No, I'm not too far in Cyberpunk, but I believe that's the guy that pulls you out of the thing at the point where the story goes, whoa! I don't want to say it in case if other people are not that far into it. Yep. Okay, yeah. I don't know who the romance options are. I am hoping to keep that a mystery. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I'm excited to see. I just met Panama. Pamela. I forget her name. I'm hoping she's the romance option. I can see that. I can see that about Takamura. Panam? Yeah, there we go. You can tell I've only just met her because her name hasn't stuck into my mind yet. But I'm very glad I'm at the part where Keanu Reeves is involved. So I was wondering when that would show up. And I think he's doing a pretty good job with the character he's been given. Okay. What are the levels here? Are you on the 20s? Can I fight you? This is more manageable. We can work with this. We can surf you. Don't you dare try attack. Don't you dare try attack. Shit, dude. That's no good. We need to run. And on Keanu Reeves, I don't know why, but growing up, people kept saying that I looked like Keanu Reeves. I didn't see it. I didn't see it in the face. I didn't see it in the eyes because I have blue eyes. He has brown eyes. He has those brown eyes you can just sink into looking into. I think it was just because I had straight dark hair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his hair is like darker than mine. Like mine's more of a chocolatey brown because I've got a little bit of Scottish in me. So there's a bit of tinge of that redness. Like I definitely took it. And never really corrected anyone because of a celebrity to be told that you look like, you could do much, much worse than Keanu Reeves. But yeah, internally, I never really saw the connection. Most criminal jail letter. With those two, I would take the Jared Leto option. Like, yeah. But no, most critical is a good person to look like. Assuming most critical and not bat mode most critical. Now let's see, I need to heal my Pokemon before I forget because I am about to jump into that. There we go. Okay, Pidgey, level too much, level too much. We're getting out of here. There has to be something good nearby that will do it. What else is nearby? There has to be something. Terry, fly us somewhere else. Son of God, Jesus. Okay, cool. That's always good. Is there a cave? I'll try Victory Road. See if I can get any further in that. Because if we can get a bit further in that, we can try and do some training there. It's the wrong area. It's the wrong area! Okay, that's fine. That's cool. Boing. Hate to get the... I missed my baggie. Hate to get the Pokemon encounter, but I do like not having to jump over the ledge. Okay. I'm pretty sure we've gotten one badge since I last went in here, so we might be able to go one section further. Okay, you. Can I go through here? You can pass earlier for the soul badge. Oh, that is the soul badge. My mistake. And we need the next badge for this one. You can only pass here if you have the marsh badge. You don't have the marsh badge. Oh no. Okay, can we get a Pokemon encounter? Yes. No. Yes. 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 Okay. Please don't be level 30. 23. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's something. It's something at the very least. Don't need to hit my microphone. Because we're going to get Polly to level 25, so she is not so fragile. This is the worst area to do Polly. Yes, I may be, but we don't want to use what we can make use of. Oh no, we already have a Slowpoke. We can't catch anything here, but I'm just trying to train up some levels. Because everything is super strong moving forward. And because we lost everyone in the Koga battle, we need to pivot and train up a new team. And not get fucking confused. Please don't be confused. You son of a bitch. This is why your previous trainer traded you, isn't it? Isn't it? This is why it traded you. Yeah, that's right. Show me what you're actually made out of. Good boy. Finally, level 20. That's something at least. I'm going to switch and... Yeah, may as well. May as well. I'm going to try and train up Dolly and Tangani, whatever its name is. Tanga? Tangani. Tangani. That's what his name is. Tangani. Alright, Tangani, let's do this bullshit. Maybe a bit closer over here. Because they're in like the early to mid 20s around here. So that's good. That's good. Show me what you got. Another Slowpoke. Excellent. That is much better to see. You like to see that over the other stuff. Slowpoke turn into a psychic, I wonder. Slowpoke. Oh, it's only 20. That's fine. Did not mean to do that. Oh, it is a water and psychic already. Excellent. Excellent. I thought it was just a plain water. Or is that... I need to check it against what I actually have. Because if Slowpoke is a water psychic, that could also be a decent backup. Because then we can use it... We can use it against fighting, I'm pretty sure. Let me just get Slowpoke back up. T. What does it take to evolve you? Data, evolution data, 37 to get to a Slowbro. Yep, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Scroll, scroll, scroll. And then... Mega Slowbro, Gyro Slowbro. How do we evolve you to Slow? That's fine. Don't give me the picture for a Slowbro. Give me the actual Slowbro. Give me it. There we go. Okay, trading using the King's Rock. Okay, that's fine. So, in theory, it should be a water psychic. And psychic should be good against fighting. It is. Okay, so after we get Poliwag turned into a Poliwrath at level 25, I'm going to bring in our Slowbro and train them up to be a psychic-based Pokemon so that we can use them against the fighting types. That will be a better way to move forward, I think. Now the question is where to train them up. See, I don't know. It depends on... because living in Australia, I've been able to eat a variety of different meats. I haven't eaten all of them. I haven't eaten like emu or alligator. But I imagine a Slowpoke tail is like a tougher version of kangaroo. And the tail, because most animals, their tails get used in certain ways, I imagine the Slowpoke tail is very, very tough, very, very dense. So I imagine it'll be very similar to something of like kangaroo. So I don't think so. So depending on that, because I imagine it would have that similar texture and would be very tough and hard to cook. You'd have to cook it just right. And I wouldn't be able to cook it just right, and I doubt Team Rocket has given me a properly cooked one. Unless if it is actually a very nice meat, a nice soft tender meat where if you cook it up, it's like full of fat and like kind of like a Wagyu kind of deal where it's got like lots of fat strewn throughout it, and then you can just cook it up with very little effort and, you know, put it into various things, have a pulled beef, pulled pork sort of deal with Slowpoke tail meat. That could be nice. I'd eat a Tauros, that's for sure. That no competition there, because there's no way people are not eating Pokemon unless if there are other animals that exist. That's my thinking. Like, they have burgers and like hot dogs and stuff. A Miltank would be good. Yeah, like there'd be lots of tasty options in the Pokemon world. Arceus, I'd eat an Arceus, get that divine level taste. You know, it'd get rid of all of existence once it doesn't exist anymore, but I'd eat it. And as a bonus, I don't have to exist anymore. Oh, Muck Pudding. Oh, no. I think because it's literal poison, I don't think I could eat that. I'd eat a vanilla ice. Vanilla ice. They would be tasty. Throwing some chocolate syrup on them. Delicious. Oh crap, I wasn't focusing. We're out of PP. There's no more PP. The PP is gone. What other Pokemon would I eat? You know what? A Lopunny would be pretty good. A Lopunny or a Bunbarrel? I forget what its name is, but those rabbit Pokemon, rabbit meat would be very tasty. It would have that similar lean stuff that the kangaroo meat would encounter, but to a lesser degree. So yeah, I'd be interested to try them. A Rapidash. A Rapidash could be interesting. A Swashbuck, the freaking deer-looking one, that could be interesting. Some venison, I think, is deer. Yeah, get some venison going. Mareep, Ampharos, any of the sheep Pokemon. They'd be good as well. Alcremie would be good. Turn Alcremie into a variety of desserts. There's a joke about eating Lopunny. I didn't even think about that. You know what? Fine, yeah. I'll eat Lopunny. Fine. I'm just here at the Pokemon Cafe to eat only the femme Pokemon. I'll take one Gardevoir, please. Even though it's basically a toothpick. Gardevoir. Let me look up Gardevoir. She's got like no meat on her bones. That's not how you spell it. Gardevoir. I love Gardevoir. She's a fantastic psychic fairy type. But no, she's basically just a dress and like toothpick legs, a disc, hair. Should be a good garnish. Shelter. Ooh, yeah. Steam up some shelters with some butter and garlic. Ooh. Octillery. Octillery would be great. Do some takoyaki octillery. Now I want some seafood. Get some sushi going. Have the ones that are literal sushi. Okay, so what's our? So you're at 25. Are you a short ways away? You are a short ways away. So let's get you leveled up real quick. 26, and then then we are going to focus on Polly. Okay. Let's. You're in level 3. You're gonna do jack shit. Jack shit. Oh, but bird Pokemon. Kentucky Fried typing. That's the type I like the most. Get me that Kentucky Fried flying type. I'm trying to think which flying gym trainer would be most likely to start a KFC in the Pokemon world. My brain just keeps coming back to what's her face in Black and White. Oh, I can't remember her name. She's got like the flight suit and the red hair. Crap, what is it? What is it? I was gonna. Flying gym leaders. Skylar. Okay, Skylar or Larry. One of those two would start a Kentucky Fried. That or the clear American ground type user from Black and White. That guy would for sure just take on to cooking up Pokemon just for the profits alone. Oh no, screen, don't do that. Don't do that, screen. Don't do that. Ooh, 25. I'm going to Vine Whip the hell out of you. Although while we're here, I may as well get Tangeni up to level 30, just while we're here. It's been disabled. Ooh, Krabby. Get some crab meat going. I'm stuck on eating stuff now. I made a tonkatsu before I did stream. I made a tonkatsu, ate the tonkatsu, and it was tasty, but now I'm getting hungry again, so my mind's on food. Though, if I make cream from Miltank's milk, does that have the potential to evolve into an Alcremie? I wonder if food can become Pokemon, and thus, there's been mentions of animals before, like as in prehistory. the name, tonkatsu. That's a it's like a crumbed pork fillet, and then you make up a sauce with it, and just have that with some rice, your choice of vegetables. I had some peas and carrots laying around, so I just decided to use those up. Yeah, the sauce is like, what did I put into it? It's tomato sauce, Worcestershire sauce, oyster sauce, some sugar, some salt, Dijon mustard. I think that's all I threw into it. And you just stir that up, and you got yourself a tonkatsu sauce. Anywhoozles, we got Slowpoke to kill. Yeah, I may as well try and take Tangeni all the way up to 30. Just get it done. Get it sorted. Oh, that's what I can... yeah, that's what I can do. I can... wait, no, that won't make any sense. If I'd done it earlier, if I'd put Polly into the daycare once we'd taken Terry out, while we're doing all this bullshit, we could have been having Polly level up and would have been level 25 by now. Ooh, but you know who I can put in there right now? Slowpoke. Brokey. Okay, so let's kill this one, and then we're going to fly off and get Brokey leveling up with the daycare center. Cool. No, don't give me another thing to fight. Don't do that. Please. Please don't be doing that. I should fight you for the XP, but I don't wanna. I don't want to. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Here and that's fine. Cool. Alrighty then. Pokemon. Terry, fly off to Cerulean City, I believe. Yeah, Cerulean's blue, blue's water. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Nailed it. I'm a genius. Blip, blop, bloop, bloop. Cool. Wait, no, not cool. Less cool. Bad. No. Get out our little psychic boy. Assuming he is psychic and the internet didn't steer me wrong. Move Pokemon. Go in here. Brokey, let's have a look at your summary. I got a 27? Nice. Yes, water psychic. You will be perfect. I'm going to move you. Swap you with Polly. Put Polly there. And then if I head on down to the Whatchamajigger Man. Majiggering Majiggerers. He can train our Slowpoke while we get everyone else up to scratch, and then Slowpoke will be level 30 before we know it. Although that being said, what was it for Slowpoke to evolve? Was it 27? Level 37. Never mind. The Galarian Slowpoke, that one's pretty damn cool because it's Poison Psychic. What's that one? Shimmy Galarian. Super effective against... Wait. Oh wait, no. Ghost is super effective, Dark super effective, Ground super effective. But fighting does jack shit against it. Ooh, that's pretty good. So what's normal one like then? Oh, much more different. Okay, so electric, grass, bug, ghost, dark. If they have an electric punch, it's game over for our Brokey, but if we can teach them Psychic, that will be the best way to go, which I think we can get Psychic. We go to Mr. Psychic's house. Southeast house belongs to a man known as Mr. Psychic, so we're going to do that once we get him up to scratch. God damn it! Damn it! Alright. Oh, when he's got a PC, that makes things so much easier. Raise Brokey for me. Thank you. Gonna withdraw Polly. So we have 3 backup water type Pokemon. I think if we hit up the Pokemon Mansion, that could be a good place to train. Pending they aren't like level 25. Oh no, 25 should be fine. But yeah, we'll have a look. We'll have a little bit of a look-see. I know I said get Tangani up to level 30, but now I'm distracted. So whose fault is that? Not mine. I'm not going to take any responsibility. Responsibility's a loser's game. And I ain't no responsibility. Wait, no. Shit. Crap. That makes me a loser. No! No! Real quick, gonna save. So if anything goes wrong, we're not too far behind. We haven't lost any Pokemon, but we would lose levels. Okay. Now, I don't think we've gotten anything from the Pokemon Mansion yet. Yeah, it's showing nothing. I can't recall if that's because we missed getting anything, so I'm just going to have a quick look at the Pokemon Mansion. Pokemon Mansion. Oh, what happened there? Mokoto, thank you very much for following. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully you can enjoy the stream. At the moment, we are going through and grinding our Pokemon team for our Nuzlocke. So it was Koga that I was fighting where our team got just about wiped out except for Nixie here, our lovely Ninetales. So now we've been going through trying to find places where I can catch Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. Yes, indeed, Georgie. Hopefully these aren't too high a level because I think there's fire Pokemon here we can take advantage of for Polly. You love the CRT effect? Thank you. I spent a hot minute trying to get that together. And another thing that I like about it is it does this. Yeah, it's like a window on a computer. I'm trying to set up a theme. And that one does that, and then for other games, we've got this one. So it just does that. But yeah, trying to make a bit of a fun experience where I can. But today, I definitely appreciate you following. Today is a bit more of a slow-paced grind kind of day. Me and Georgie have been chilling out, just shooting the wind as we just talk about random stuff. At one point, we were talking about the various Pokemon that would be interesting to eat. But that being said, I got to check out what is available in the Pokemon Mansion to refresh my mind on if I have or have not caught or attempted to catch anything here. Kanto Pokemon Mansion. We want the leaf green version. Raticate, Grimer, Rattata, Vulpix, Muck, Coughing. I don't think we caught anything here from memory. If I have attempted, I do apologize, but from my notes and from me having a look at the stuff, I don't think I've caught anything here, so we're going to have a bit of a walk around, see how our levels stack up against to what's here, and see if we can catch anything good. You would eat Chikorita? That reminds me of that one animation I saw where someone was prepping Pokemon for eating, and the Chikorita would be nice to eat, nice and refreshing. It'd be like, actually, I wonder if it'd be refreshing like a lettuce type of dish, or if it would be with that tang to it like a radish. I wonder. That would be very interesting to look at. But let's see, Pokemon. So we got first, second, third floor, all those guys. Basement 1 floor, Grimer, Vulpix, Ditto. Okay, so it's just really a difference of there being a Ditto or not. So we have not had Eradicate. Okay, I've had a Rattata, but not a Raticate. So we're going to try and catch this Raticate. I could have sworn I had a Raticate. I guess not. Cooking Chikorita out of spite. I feel like you've said stuff about Chikorita before, but I forget. Did they do you dirty, or you just don't like them? I forget. Let's see. So let's try and catch this Raticate. Hypnosis, please. Please don't destroy me. Oh, come off it. That would have been perfect. Okay, who's going to be good to send out for you? I think you're the only one that can withstand their attacks. Not a fan? That is fair. I like Chikorita because I had Crystal on the Game Boy Color, and I had chosen Squirtle in Pokemon Blue, so I decided to mix things up, and because I enjoy green and grass and all that kind of stuff, I went Chikorita, and I had that one all the way through, and it did me good. I enjoyed Meganium. For Alligator and Cyndaquil, crap, what's Cyndaquil's final form? Either way, the final form for Cyndaquil, they're both great. They're both great as well. Fight, do a quick attack. Typhlosion, that's it. Thank you very much. Is it pronounced Mokoto? Am I saying that right? I want to make sure I get people's preferred pronunciations and names correct. Awesome. Glad to hear it. And Georgie, I'll also check, do you prefer just me calling you Georgie, or would you prefer the full username? Oh, okay, that should be low enough. That should be low enough. Alright, that's good. Do I have... Please tell me I actually have Pokeballs. Either way, it's chill. Awesome. Oh, sweet, I have Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting. Please work. For the love of Arceus, please work. Come on. That's 2. That's 3. Awesome. We've got Eradicate. Now, one of two things are going to happen. We're either going to have a lovely rat girl to be our friend and join the backups, or I'm going to find out through the graveyard that we've had one before. So what to name her? I think I know. I reckon a cute little rat like her deserves Rattata. There we go. Look at the little cutie. Rattaro. Oh, that could have been a good one. There was a show I watched. Well, not I watched. My sister watched it, but there was like a little ballerina mouse or rat or something. Whatever her name was could have been good as well. Okay, move Pokemon, and let's show off our our disappointing graveyard, where we've got many a friend that's gone to die. Oh, there we go. So only a Rattata. So Rattleline. Rattleline was our first. I'm not seeing any Raticates, so we should be good to keep them. Awesome. I'm going to note that down in the document so I don't mess up further. Let's go. Raticate. Cool. And I think that is good to go. And now we can head up to the Pokemon Mansion and try and... Oh, wait, no. It was like a level 30 something, so that's going to be too strong. Unfortunately, too strong. But I can do some surfing around here and level up our other Pokemon. Tangy. Oh, sorry. I got distracted. I had to, I felt something that felt like it was crawling on me, and because we get spiders commonly, I need to make sure there's not a spider on my head, otherwise I'm going to flip out. But no, it was just my hair. Just my hair playing tricks on me. Okay. Switch with Polly. And then go heal up, and then we'll do some surfing. Oh, big old stretch. I need to get around to setting up stream points so I can do things like stretch or hydrate or whatnot so that people can join in and have fun. If I have time after doing some Pokemon, maybe I'll switch to... No, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. I might switch to doing some stream setup stuff, but if it gets a bit too late and I need to go and do other stuff, I might call it quits for the day. At the very least, get some leveling happening for the others. Okay. What do we have? Please don't be overly leveled. That's manageable. That's good. I can work with that. I forgot you're a poison type. I don't like that. That's gross. That's gross. Cut it out. Cut it out. Fusion again? Really? Okay. I'm going to look up where to get electric TMs. Great. Because we need to give our electric mouse some moves. Fire type, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Shock Wave. Special. Nice. Okay, so we can get Thunderbolt from the game corner, which I was going to do, but didn't do that. Thunder from the power plant, and Shockwave from Lieutenant Sarge, but we used that already. That's right, we used that already, and now it's gone. Hooray! Love that. Love that so much. Okay. So we might make a turn for the power plant, and we can train Nina up there. Try and get Thunder so we can give it to Dolly, and then train her elsewhere. For now, I'm going to run so I can go and do that, because tentacles are not fun to deal with when you can't get past the poison. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We're pivoting, we're pivoting. Pivot, pivot, pivot! Terry. That's for all the Friends fans out there, which apparently there is a plethora of. Can I fly to the power plant? That's a shame. That's a darn tootin' shame. Okay. Do a quick heal. Just a quick nasty heal. I think the power plant was reasonably leveled, so it should be around the level 20s. Who is... You know what? Tangani might be the best... No, we want to... Yeah. What was I saying? I just said we were going to do that. Okay. Through here? I was walking around a long while to get like 10 levels for Terry, so we don't need to check on Brokey at all. Nina is up to bat, and she is going to get us a couple home runs, I hope. No, I don't need to hope. It's Nina. What am I saying? Nina is incredible. Alright, alright, alright. Let's do this thing. Hip hop, hippity hop, and don't stop the hoppin'. With the bang bang shoobita pow pow, I used surf. Bing bong dingity ding. I only know that song via watching Scrubs. Same with Poison. Okay. Let's go apparently to the southeast. And that's where we can... I'm not going to bother trying to catch Zapdos. Zapdos can just stay being a legendary. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? This is eastwards. Level 25, that's pretty decent. I want to use Strength. And not very good. Oh yeah, it's a normal type move. That's right, that's right. It's a normal type move. We're gonna have a snack. I don't have any ground type moves. Okay. This should still do fine. I don't know if anyone has that thing where they can't handle hearing other people eat, so I'm just going to mute myself real quick while I have a quick snack. Thanks for dealing with the silence for a bit, and agreed. Magnemite is a good boy and rules. Too bad we're going to put a whole bunch of them in the ground. Although they have Levitate or something, and that... I've talked about this before, but I dislike fervently how much... Like, ground is a great type, has great moves and all that kind of stuff, but you barely get to use it to its full potential because half the shit that you can use it on, especially in the early generations, was just levitating or flying and you can't hit them. So it just didn't matter. Yeah, and I still hold the stance that there should be... it doesn't have levitate? That is good to know. So once I learn Earthquake, its days are done. That'll be very, very satisfying. I thought it had levitate. I've been wrong about lesser stuff. Sturdy. Ah, that's what it is. Alright. Oh crap, I just noticed its level. It's level 34. Oh, we're in danger. Uh-oh, I'm in danger. That's a key item. I don't need key items. I need health items. Just a super potion will do. Perfect. Excellent, because we're ground. Take this, you loser. No, wait, no. No, wait, no. Not the sonic boom. No. Not Guile's main move from Street Fighter. Specifically Street Fighter 2 and beyond. I'm pretty sure that's when he was introduced in Street Fighter 2, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure at least. I don't know. Maybe I need to do a marathon of the Street Fighter games and just each time I win a battle in Street Fighter, I switch to the next game beyond that. Levitate stuff is true. Coughing and wheezing have it, and it's yes. She lives to see another day, and she does. And we're going to heal her up, make sure that she's nice and happy. She's our good little ground girl. But yeah, the levitate stuff is so annoying. I reckon with ground type moves, it's fine if there is stuff that's restricted to the ground, but have some where it's coded that, like Mud Slap, 100% should be able to hit levitating Pokemon, you know, because it's being thrown. It's like water gun or something, you know. It's just infuriating. Stomp on this little rat. Make me feel better. Don't get paralyzed. That was not part of the agreement. The agreement was there's a rat, you stomp on it, and then I get happy. Step 1, step 2, profit. Strength? Yeah, that checks out. Checks out. I won't heal you yet, but I will give you a paralyzed heal because I am continually broke and don't have the money to get super potions for these small stuff. I can't sweat the small... Wait. Don't sweat the small... I'm sweating the small stuff because I don't have money. There we go. Got there in the end. I don't have a paralyze thing. Well, that is fun. That's fun. We're dealing with a paralyzed Pokemon. And we gotta make that song. Great. We love to see it. It's going to be beneficial because then with this particular Pokemon we should get to level 30. So I'll heal her as needed. But she's paralyzed and confused. Please just hit him. No. Ah, Nina, my delightful girl. Why must you disappoint me so? Come on, push through. Nina! I need to use a hyper potion on you. Once I get you to level 30, I can switch out and get someone else to level 30. Because we're just here to find that one TM so we can teach it to our rodent. Because I'm pretty sure if I get a Jolteon, they should be able to teach themselves electric moves. I could be very wrong about that. In which case, I'll just save getting Thunder in case if we need to get Jolteon, just in case, because I feel we have a good amount of Water-type Pokemon, so it really comes down to whether or not we're going to end up getting a Flareon or a Jolteon as a backup, which is why we're keeping our EV in the backup. But level 30, that's good. Okay, you are now in the upper echelon of our team, so you can switch out and have a break. No, don't put in a flying, you non. Don't put in a flying. Okay, let's get Tengani up. Southeast. It's apparently in the southeast. But where in the southeast? Where will this TM be? We're looking for little Tim in the southeast. It It wouldn't be a grind fest if I didn't hit up every single one of these Pokemon. It is a shame I can't turn you into a Tangrowth, I think is the evolved form. I'm pretty sure it's a Tangrowth. I'm gonna look that up while he dies. Tangrowth, yeah. Okay, is it over here? This is looking pretty southeasty. It's looking pretty southeasty. And yeah, just level up after you have Ancient Power learned. That's decent. That's decent as hell. Okay. I know you can't get Tangrowth here, but I wish. I wish I may, I wish I might. Give me a Tangrowth tonight. The vines are alluring. I understand, but don't vibe with the tentacle vine kind of stuff. Like the I guess from a BDSM side of thing when you're like all tied up and stuff, but like unless there's like something that you can easily like a body that you can interact with, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah. I like for there to be a present body, not a semi-present appendage. It just feels less involved, just steel type. That's not going to be good with grass. Sorry. My brain goes to weird places. I was thinking about Tangrowth, made a dumb joke about vines and tentacles. I should just send out Nixie. Burn this joke, this bit, and this Pokemon to the ground. But I think if I'm in the southeast quadrant of the power plant, I think we have found Thundershock. So we should be able to start training Dolly in earnest. Take her out to the ocean and just zap everything. What are you? Oh, we got Thunder! Okay, never mind. We got the Thunder. Okay. I got them mixed up. Either way, we have an attack for her. This is going to make all the difference. Open and... let's see, protect, rain, frustration, thunder. Yep, that's fine, that's fine. We want to forget... yeah... I'll get rid of quick attack. Like, double team has come in handy, and having that high agility can be good with the right tactics, but yeah, you can use this. Really? Nina, out of all of you. Like, I understand Terry, but Nina can learn Aerial Ace? Did not see that coming. Okay, that's fine. Cool. So, Dolly has what she needs. We can... oh, I don't have any escape rope. Don't think so, at least. I don't think I have escape rope. Either way, we will just go ahead and absorb. Good, not effective, not effective. Cool, that's not too bad a damage amount. It sucks that we don't have the Mega Absorb TM anymore. I very much appreciate that TMs don't break when you use them in the much more recent games. Having to go and search for TMs and use them on the right Pokemon was rough back in this era. Like, it's what really pushed me towards wanting to not go and catch every Pokemon. I wanted to just get like a team that I knew that I'd use forever, and then I can just worry about putting whatever TMs I could onto said team. I think I need to go back this way. Hello, Voltorb. It's good to see you. I see you've got your own little pixelized icon there. Oh, there's an icon for when you've caught something. Duh, that's how I could have told if I caught Raticate before. Oh, I'm a genius. Certified genius, that's for sure. Alright, okay. So we're going to use some levels, we can use Absorb moving forward, and hopefully we don't die. Nobody die inside the power plant. It will not be very Gucci of you. Oh, I'm not feeling Bonita. I am not feeling Bonita at all. We need a Hyper Potion stat. Okay, we need to get more Pokeballs, we need to get more Super Potions. Yeah, in general we need to fight more people, get more money. Let that be a lesson to you kids. If you fight strangers you find on the street, you too can take their money. Nothing better than mugging a random stranger so you can afford your next pack of Pokemon cards. Get them today before the next edition comes out. You don't want to be not cool on the schoolyard, do you? Whatever would you do if you weren't the coolest kid in school? Buy them today. Take your parents' credit card. Okay, that's one more Voltorb gone. And easing my way out of here, I think. I may just be irreversibly lost. There's a high chance that's the case. Run, please. We can't deal with you. I want to grind, but I can't deal with you. I think... Oh, no. This is the way out. This is the way out. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. More Voltorbs, more Voltorbs and Pikachus, please. Yep, easy does it, easy does it. What did I say? I know that we're running away from you, but we can't take you with us. We've already gotten a Pikachu from here, and we don't want to fight you. So, kindly piss off. And the exit is there. Nice, we did it. Okay, so we can now make use of one of our other Pokemon, which I think we'll see if this area has good levels as well. It's either got really weak stuff because it's near Rock Tunnel, or it's got decently leveled stuff because it's near the power plant. It's one or the other, 50-50 chance. What are we thinking? And it is... Piddly. Piddly squat diddly. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's cool, that's fine, that's cool. We're going to fly back to Victoria Road. Oh, no, we'll just hit up, the what's it name island. Yeah, with the Pokemansion and stuff. What are you, Cinnabon? Yeah, Cinnabon Island. Okay, so if we surf around here, we can find some tentacles that are early to mid-20s. Level up Dolly, level up Tingani, get them to 30, and then we can focus on our... Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't humiliate me in front of all these people. Thank you. Now, fight Pokemon, get leveled up, and then get Poliwag to turn to Poliwrath. Why are you level 6? Why must you do this to me? My anger is electric. Boogie woogie woogie. Okay, let's try up north then, since down south is Weak Pantsville. Alright, not going to touch you with a 6-foot pole, but we're going to take this little area here for ourselves. Just waiting for trainers to come through. That could be an interesting game. I don't know how to execute it, but why are you so low? We versed like a level 20 something here before, didn't we? I thought we did. I'm pretty sure we did. Anyway, I'm gonna run. There has to be better fish in the sea than that. But yeah, a Pokemon game where you're a trainer as you would normally be, but you're not the main character. So you need to find a place in the Pokemon world and stake it out as your own, and at least you're a little bit stronger. And yeah, sort of just figure out daily life and take out main characters that come through, and maybe it's like a roguelike, and you got to see how far you can get, like a Hades sort of deal, where it's intending for you to die, but you don't have to start again. You get stats and stuff from, each run that you do, so you can get stronger and stronger Pokemon each time. It maybe puts you in a random area, and then from there you can do some leveling up, and then as you wait for the main character to come through, see how many main characters you get through. It'd be interesting just to take some different approaches in the Pokemon franchise, like gym leaders, other trainers, being the champion. Like once you become champion, I would take any of these main games that we have and just, we're releasing it again, but you start as the champion. You're a 20-something-year-old champion after you've held the title for 10 years. And now another 10-year-old has come along, and Pokemon Gym Management Sim. Like, there's so much that they could do with this, and it is a shame that it's just... There's nothing wrong with the formula. I'll say that much. It's not broken, so there's no need to fix it, but Pokemon is a very, very wealthy company, so it would be neat if they actually did something with that money and expanded beyond some mobile games and the same game yet again with subpar graphics. I saw someone point out that the new Monster Stories game, Monster Stories 3 I think it is, that one's also a Monster Collectathon, Monster Battler, but it's got really nice looking graphics, and I agree. Like, there's more that they could be doing on the systems that they're working with the money and resources that they have. 31, this is a bit more scary, but better. It's very scary, but I can work with it more. Excellent. And paralyzed. Yes, dude. And you're using a crappy attack. This is going Millhouse. I gotta hydrate myself. Water break. Everyone take a water break. Okay. 460. Oh, really? No level up after that? Okay. Well, I'm going to make my way back to shore so we can get our PP back. I'm not going to warrant wasting a thunder on you. It's nothing but tentacles around here. It's lame. I think it's proven they don't have to selling. Yeah, that is a shame. Yeah. Like, it would be nice just if they pulled their finger out of their ass and just did something with it. Like, there's so many good ROM hacks and like fan games and like parallels. Like, I haven't played it yet, but Cassette Beasts look amazing. At least from the little bits that I've seen. I've tried not to look at playthroughs and stuff because eventually I want to try and play it myself, but Cassette Beasts looks pretty good. We're back into what is the core of this stream, having to grind. These are one of the highest or fastest selling games. Yeah. I mean, like, it looks pretty good. Like, it looks pretty good, but it definitely looks like they could do better. It's like it's like when the really athletic kid just starts phoning it in. Like, they're at the front of the pack of the class, doing like a laps around the field or whatever. Just a bad analogy, but sure. They're at the front of the class doing laps around the field, but you know that they could be lapping the class, but they're just not doing it because why bother when you're already at the front? So, give Monolith a Pokemon game. I mean, I believe there was something. Yeah, Game Freak's working on something else, and it looks really cool. I want to see if I can pull that up. Can I pull that up? Yeah, okay, let me just do this, get my OBS up, and drop this, bring out this one. Cool. So yeah, this is a trailer so I'm going to talk about this while it plays. Like, Game Freak is capable of making very nice looking games. I'm just going to theater mode it. Like, this looks really nice. This looks really nice and a very interesting concept. Like, you would not think that this... And I'm glad that Game Freak is expanding. Look at that. Look at that. That looks lovely. Get a little puppy. It's got like a Elden Ring, Shadow of the Colossus kind of a vibe to it. Like, I'm here for it. I'm gonna be buying this for sure. Like, 100% gonna be buying this. But then we get to, let's get it in a different one. Oh, why are you doing OBS? Don't do that. What? Oh, because I minimized it, that's why. Yeah, bring that back up. There we go. Cool. Still showing the trailer. It's just over here now. That's fine. Okay, I want the Pokemon trailer for ZA. Because I want to do this as a comparison. Because this does annoy me. 2026. We're in 2026 now. Give it to me now. Grab this. Do that. Okay. And then we've got this as the... So this is their most recent game versus what we just watched a trailer for. Like, it does not compute. Does not compute. Like, it looks good. It looks fine. Like, I know people are bragging on, like, graphics and stuff like that. It looks fine. I'm not gonna go and say that it looks bad, but I am gonna say that compared to let me just get my window. I've got windows everywhere. Compared to this, like it's yeah, it's a bit of a no-brainer. Where'd my OBS go? There's my OBS go. Where's my mouse? I've lost my mouse. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna shut this one down, close that off, and get back to the game. Okay, that's enough game distracted. I will get back to the game so we can continue grinding. Close that off. Okay, so we want to fight. No, don't fight you. Run from you. You're too tiny. You're too small. I think they updated the graphics they would have to make. Yeah, like, I get that being a massive problem, but that's kind of where the hitch of them being so successful makes less excuses. Like, with that money, you could spend a bit of money, hire a bunch of people for like a one-time thing, get them upgraded, maybe do that every 5-10 years if you want to keep it going into the far-flung future. And then, yeah, spend that extra bit of cash to upgrade all the models and make it look good. Like, I'm sure the fan base would be happy to wait and, you know, let Game Freak get their stuff together. But yeah, I could talk about that for a long while, just because if they were a middle-sized company or like an indie company, then yeah, them doing their best, that's fine. That's totally fine. But them being such a successful, long-standing, and financially wealthy, let's just say they're a wealthy company, it just doesn't compute why they wouldn't do more. And as Georgie said before, they don't really need to try hard when they see that everyone's buying Pokemon ZA so easily, so eagerly. Because we can't deny it. It's fun little games. You get your little guys, you get to battle them, get to collect them. What's to hate? It's wholesome. It's great. I don't know. This is part of why I want to learn how to make games so I can give it a shot myself. I want to give myself the opportunity to try and make my own version. I'm trying to learn how to code GD script and all that kind of stuff, and I'm thinking about mechanics and type charts and etc. But it's going to be a long journey before I can make any of that happen. Speaking of a long journey, I think I'm going to abandon this area as a training grounds and go back over here. If we get like 200 employees, that's what you think about looking at the size of the corporate. Yeah, like and there are like some AAA games that are genuinely shit. I won't name names, but like there are some that are just genuinely bad, and they have more money pumped into them, more employees working it, and yeah. The game industry is crazy. It's crazy. There are like indie people that can do what Ubisoft. I'm keeping my lips sealed. But yeah, there's like, look at Silksong. Silksong, beautiful, amazing. Australian. I'll just throw that part out there. They're like doing that with an indie. Yeah, just a lot of indie stuff like that is just killing it. It's not the most spectacular looking graphics or anything like that, but it is easily recognized as a great game. Good fun, well made, passion and love put into it. And I think if we're not having that passion and love seeping through as we observe and intake these forms of media, then it loses its luster, its shine, its reason for being. And I think that's what most people on a subconscious level disagree with, but don't have that stance isn't the right word, but they just don't have that position to be able to get to the thing. Yeah, it's a sniper. I mean, I just like having red lighting. There's no sniper. There's no sniper at all. I'm totally safe. EA is great, and they can keep making Sims 4 and never release Sims 5. And did I mention how there's nothing wrong with the end of Mass Effect? It's fantabulous. I do love Mass Effect. I really, really want the next Mass Effect game so bad. Oh. I want to date all my space waifus again. Space waifus. I do. I love Mass Effect. I am not a fan of the ending because it felt like there was no. I'm sure that's what they were going for, but it felt like there was no win situation where you could actually make a difference in any real kind beyond, okay, well, you're gone now, and, you know, robots win, or robots gone, or oops, we mixed up everything, it's all smashed together now. Like, after all the stuff that you do and going through, getting like war assets, dealing with things, having some choices that start in the first game, carrying over into that third game, it would have been nice to have different options to choose from the ending. Like, I want my one shitty gay option. Fair. Yeah. We need more bi options and poly options. Give me the poly options. I can't choose between things, so I need poly options. That being said, if you've played Mass Effect, I'm trying to remember the options. There's Caden, and there's a guy in the third one, I'm pretty sure. Well, either way, which Mass Effect character are you going for, Georgie? That's the question I want to pose. Same to you, Mokoto, if you're still hanging around. If you've played Mass Effect, who are your interests? And while you do that, I'm gonna slap this slowpoke with a thunder. Never played it? That's a shame. It does, the Legendary Edition does tend to go on sale a bunch. I won't recommend, like, if it's not your cup of tea, that's totally fair as well. But if you're interested, I'd recommend it once it goes on sale, because, like, I was able to get it for, like, $5 or $8. So, yeah. And then when you mod it, even better. Although modding can be a bit tricky if you're not used to it. Thane is a little cutie. I definitely get that. It's a shame that I think it's... I haven't played Mass Effect 3 in a hot minute. I think it's implied that he dies, because I think I went and got a mod that... but yeah. Yeah, he's a... What was Steve? Okay. Is... Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. It's been a hot minute since I played Mass Effect, so some of the characters... Yes, him, I see, yes. Awesome. Now I need to... Do I have a... Elixir, people of all moves? No, I want an ether. I never played Andromeda. I heard bad things, and I looked at it, and it looked bad, and it looked only manageable, like with mods, and it's like, I don't know if I want to go ahead and play that. Not perfect but fun? I've heard that it's like fairly alright. I think I want to wait for the new game and see how much of Andromeda is needed to know before playing it. Mainly because, yeah, I don't want to I don't want to commit to it and have to go through it unless if it's like, oh, you know, there's one character that you need to know about. You reckon? Okay. Maybe I'll check it out. Yeah. As I've mentioned many times before, I've got a backlog to get through. Oh, backlogs upon backlogs to get through. That being said, I was surprised that they kind of fumbled on the recent Dragon Age, the Dragon Age Veilguard, I think it was. I was expecting, with all the pressure, like maybe it was because of the pressure, but with all the pressure, I was expecting them to do a hell of a lot better with that. It seemed like there was minimal options. It wasn't as expansive as it could have been. It seemed like a very middle of the ground kind of release is the vibe that I got. Like I've only ever played Dragon Age casually, so I'm not the biggest target audience for that one, but it definitely seemed to not strike the iron in a hot way, which is a shame because I know the Dragon Age fans were hoping for something good, and it sucks that they didn't get it, and it makes me worried that the same thing may happen with Mass Effect. And that they may just put their money into trying to milk nostalgia by doing the TV series, which has become a weirdly common thing these days. Seen bare bones next to the old ones? Yeah, that was kind of the vibe I got. Like, I played... Oh, which one was it? I played one of them, and of course went for the goth romance. How could I not? And yeah, it was very enjoyable. I enjoyed it. It was like years and years ago. I played it like back in high school. But yeah, it felt like it was missing a touch of something. The Veilguard one. But Digimon's been great. Digimon Time Strangers, that's been great. I definitely want more Digimon to come through. I would love a digital version of the card game because I've been wanting to get more cards. I've mentioned this already before, but I want to get more cards, but they don't sell them around me anymore, and I hate that. But yeah, Digimon's been doing good, which is great to see because there wasn't really much coming out Western-wise, because as a kid, there was things like Digimon Story and I think there was World, and back then it was harder to get ROMs and emulators and stuff because it was just sort of building up to what it is now. And yeah, getting a ROM with an English patch of Digimon was like near impossible. So yeah, it was really good to see when we got Cyber Sleuth that came over, and it did great. And then we got Time Strangers. It's doing just as great. It's got fantastic graphics. I enjoy the music. I'm enjoying the story so far. Haven't finished it, but yeah, I would love to see more coming from Digimon. What else has been good lately? Yeah, I've kind of been getting back into older games just because there have been more recent games that aren't really passing the puck in the right way. Passing the buck? Passing the puck? I don't know. I'm very bad with terminology, sayings, analogies, metaphors, so if I ever get anything wrong, feel free to correct me. I'm feeling free to correct me. Let me know if any audio needs correcting, because that's something that I really want to get right, is making sure my voice versus the game is balanced in a way that is, you know, good. One's not too loud, one's not too soft. Just because I got a bit of a crappy mic at the moment and I don't have the funds to replace it, so I need to manage it as best I can. Give me a high-leveled Slowpoke, please. Please, I need a high-leveled Slowpoke. I want to get to level 30. try and go through the swimmers and stuff, try and go through the Pokemon Mansion, then hit up Silph Coat. I might try and burst one rocket from Silph Coat and see how badly they destroy me. Because if they're like early to mid 20s or very early 30s, I might be able to survive going through Silph Coat, get myself a Lapras, and then we've got a 4th water backup who is ice typed. I guess, yeah, no, having Lapras to go up against that Elite Four that uses Dragon types would be very good. That'd be very good to have. I do apologize, there's not anything more interesting going on. It's just going to be a lot of grinding. So feel free to ask questions. Talk amongst yourselves. That's also cool. I gotta make sure to throw that into my bio somewhere. That yeah, and I gotta work on the Twitch page a bit more. Add some more lore in. Work on the model a bit. There's lots to do. Lots to be excited for in 2026. Oh, 2026 is going to be scary. I don't like aging up when I'm in my 30s. I'd prefer if I could just change that 3 to a 2 and just get another couple decades of life out of myself. Age-wise. You never know what tomorrow brings, so you gotta try your best with today. Who'd have thunk it? Another Slowpoke! But it's a weak one. Yeah. Okay. We all level 26. I feel we've done some good leveling on you. 26 is a fine level to get to. I want my Pokemon. Okay, 26, 27, 30, 20, and 20. I think we really need to focus on these two for a hot minute. Otherwise, we can't do anything. So, Polly needs a bunch of fire types. Where are we going to find fire types? Let me just search that up. Just doing some Googling. I hate when it's like, oh, just trade from another game. Can't really do that. On the Cervelli Islands. Okay, so everything comes back to the post-game Cervelli Islands. So I just gotta... What else? Oh, there's not really... No, that wouldn't work either. Because that's mostly ice Pokemon over there. Because the Seafoam Islands, they're a cave, but not really a decent enough cave. Okay. What I might do is I'm going to have a bit of a toilet break. We'll be back. I'm going to do a little bit of a research as I have a toilet break as well on where to level up Polly and Terry. So let me just get this loaded over with that and cool. I'll be back soon. Okay, and switch that over. Okay, thank you for providing some dances in the chat while I was gone. So, looks like there's not really any good place to level up Polly, so we're just going to have to try our best wherever we can. So, do I have an EXP share yet? I forget. Key items, key items. Scope. Super provides no XP share yet. Okay, so how are Pokemon looking? It's likely too early for this, but let's check out Saffron, see what's around, carefully investigate, and try to fight something that could be beneficial. So Silphco. I don't think I'm ready for Silphco just yet. Mr. Psychic's house, I'll take this, because then we can give the Psychic to our Slowpoke. Right, don't say a word, you wanted this. Thank you, it's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, we are back to it. Alright, so what is this direction? Lavender Town, isn't it? I may... It is a good one to have. And if we give it to Slowpoke, get him Hypnosis, Dream Eater, Psychic, and then just Surf, that will be a good loadout for him. You, stuff, gimme. Let's get 4 more. And... Shit. Yeah, that's just gonna have to do for now. Okay. Is poison good against water? Poison. Because if water's okay against poison, maybe we'll go up against the bikers over by the bike trail. Grass and fairy. Okay, so it seems there's a bit of neutral ground. So. Wait, what? Give me a pure poison. That's a pure poison. Poison, you're pure poison. What's water do to you? Nothing. Give me a pure water. Probably well. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go try and fight those guys over at the biking area. That will be my best point of being able to try and do something. Because I don't think I'm ready to fight Team Rocket. Not yet. Switch over to Polly. And then switch. No. This is... There's a chance for it to go really, really, really bad. Because Polly is really weak in her current state. Really weak. Don't go up. May as well heal. Make sure there's no PP I'm missing.
I don't want to be missing a PP.
That was my best Pee-wee impression. I know it didn't. I know it sounds just like he's in the room. He's right here with us. What's up here? How is the leveling for this grass patch? Wait. No, we've caught something on this route. Yeah. And we've already got a Doduo, so can't do anything about that. Oh, we can't do anything about that. Surf this one away. That's fine. That's cool. I don't know if we can battle them. He could have been fantastic for us. Especially as a Dodrio. Dodrio slap. Alright. Let's keep trying to up you. Because getting you to be a Poliwhirl will do wonders, and then Poliwrath even better. Be a sturdy, stocky little girl. Be a little short stack. Would be nice if you guys aren't just level 18s. But you are also handing me my ass. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, yawns are coming out of nowhere. At the very least, I want to get Poly to a Poliwrath and Pterodactyl to 25. That would be a good goal to have. Yep. Let's see how it one hit kills me. That's fine. That's manageable. Let's drown you. Okay, can we get 21 from that? Not quite. Not quite. It's a whole other thing. Why did I use bubble? I mean, the speed fell, that's something. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Yes, please stop for the love of God. No. Just hit two. Hit for three, hit for three. We have to switch. I can't risk that. I can't risk that. Cannot lose Tadpole Girl. Gotta slap it with some thunder. There we go, taken care of. 21, there we go, that's something. Go and get healed up, then come back, see if we can fight those two that were standing there. Where is the Pokescent? Pokescent? Pokescent. And, as a bonus, our Slowpoke should be leveling up quite nicely while we're doing all of these shenanigans. No. There is a chance we will lose Slowpoke in the fighting gym because they have like Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and like something else. But it's a risk we're gonna have to take to use Psychic moves to get through fighting, because that's really the main thing to be using. He do be slow as well, yeah. But Jed thinks their love knows no bounds. I'm about to show them my fist and see if it crosses any boundaries. Ooh. Water. I like these odds. I think I'd rather get rid of the one that knows stop. Hey guys, don't mind the lone tadpole. Please don't kill it in one shot. That would be very appreciative. Oh yeah, true. I gotta watch out for surfing my own Pokemon. That's a very good point. But kind of moot since it does nothing there. I'm gonna try and keep out Polly as best I can. But let's try Hypnosis on you. Shit. Yes. Yes. Stop that. Stop that now. Stop that now. Shit. Okay. Hyper Potion. This will definitely level Polly up. 100%. Okay, so if you do dig on you, I should have done dig on the other one. I didn't think about that. I should have done a quick attack on the other one. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Our defense has been lowered. And we got a Confuse Ray. Oh, that's fantastic. No health was taken, but our dignity sure was. I think if we do this, we should be okay. And hit, and hit, and hit, and hit. Please, 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 hit. Please? I'm begging. I'm begging. Come on, get through the confusion. Get through the... Polly, you're making it hard to want to keep you around. So now I need to do one of these. I hate having to use a Hyper Potion on someone with only a max of 52 health. Fight, quick attack, get rid of Rapid Dash. Okay, that's one part done. Nixie's up to 35, I love to see that. Nixie has come in absolute clutch. I cannot deny how clutch she has come in. And then just quick attack, get it over with. Thank you, Nixie. Can we get to... Can we get to level 22? Water break. We can, yes! So, coming to this area has been beneficial. I'm going to quickly save, just in case if anything goes wrong. We are 3 levels away from being able to make Polly not a weak-ass little tatty. Up here, through here, and in here. Okie dokie, artichoke. Some progress has been made, but barely any progress is yet to be made. And this is exactly why I didn't want to make this stream labeled finishing the Nuzlocke today, because no, not gonna happen. I'm gonna play for as long as my tired little butt will let me, and then I'm going to, yeah, just grind as long as I can. How did you get in? Yeah, I don't like strangers. What do we got in here? There's 3 gyms left. We've got Sabrina's, Baldy McPherson, and Giovanni's. So, well, technically there's 4, but you don't get a badge for beating the fighting gym. So there's the fighting gym, the psychic gym, the fire gym, and the ground gym. You.
HMO2 is fly. It's a wonderful, convenient move. Please put it to good use.
Did I get fly from you? You're a queen. Queen. What else is around here? Nothing? Nothing? You can't have been who I got fly from, are you? But then how would... No, I'd have to get through them. How the hell did I get fly? I don't remember. Either way. we got some bikers to kill off our delightful little water girl. Because you know what's gonna happen. It's 100% gonna happen. Please, be gentle. We got that extra level, so hopefully it's enough. What should be like 34? 29. What did I get? Nope, nothing from the roommate. I did check on them during the break. They're going okay. Yeah. Hypnosis. We're faster. And it hit, which means it's successful, which means we can surf. Ah, this could be manageable. Because there's only going to be a seat for like 2 or 3 turns. Come on, hold out, hold out, hold out. Or can our little girl do it? Can she pull it off? She took down a 29. With a, what's that? No. 7 level difference. Coughing. Once again, let's try for this. It's missed. Fuck. Please. It's missed. No. And it's missed. I probably could have just surfed him to death by now. Okay, let's be reasonable. Let's think with a head that's put on straight. No Dullahan Liam today. We're going to be blind. But who needs to see when you can just throw a wave at someone? Trying to jinbei this shit. Oh! Do this antidote and we're good to go. Didn't even get poisoned. Oh my gosh. Polly's doing it. Polly's not doing it. Polly can do it. But will Polly do it? Can Polly pocket this? Polly's attack missed, so Polly cannot pocket this. This is going badly for Polly. Shit, dog. Got him though. Clutched it in the end. Okay. And level 23. Ever closer. Ever closer. Okay, what is our PP looking like? Ooh, very low, very low. We're gonna go hit up a Pokemon Center because we did good. Polly Pocket, I haven't heard that name in 84 years. Yeah. I've mentioned I have a sister. Yeah. That's all the information anyone gets. I like to keep my private life private. But our little Polly Pocket, she won't fit in our pocket much longer because soon we will make her evolve. Whether she likes it or not. 2 sisters, 2 brothers. Oh, wow. I only have 1 of each. You went and made sure to get backups, so that's smart. That's smart. Okay. Let's see how this turns out. Hi. Hey there. How you doing? Don't hurt me. Oh, Bratz. I remember Bratz. That's something I haven't heard in 84 years. Bratz, Barbies, Polly Pockets, Little's Pet Shop. You're a fighting type. I can't do jack shit against you in this form. Help. Send help. Help. Someone, please. Help. You're ground. So you should be fine, in theory. Or I'll send Nina. She could use the leveling. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with my scene. It sounds vaguely familiar. So I've either seen an ad for it or it existed. It's hard to say. Yeah, just because there's only some things that find its way into. Oh no, everything you have is going to be not affected because it's normal, dark, and fighting. Yeah, I'm not certain on my scene. Definitely had to bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Hi. Don't you dare use that against me. Oh, okay. I mean, it was kind of at least in Australia, it was kind of like a 50-50 split. Like, people either had one or didn't have one, and like, this guy was just all fighting types. Let me just go with another fight. It's the best I can do. Yeah, so I don't know how it is in America. I'm pretty sure you said you're West Coast American. Yeah, West Coast. Oh, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Yeah, they were cool. Had them. Beyblades. Freaking. I had a bunch of toys. Like, if someone said something, like, it would open the synapses of my mind. I'd be like, oh, yes, that thing. And I am not keeping an eye on our little Nina. I need to heal her immediately. Bag, and you can heal while he dies from poison. That girl is poison. Poison. Yeah, only through Surround, don't remember that. And now you die. Goodbye. Bye. Sadly, no points for our little Polly. Who should be full health? Yes, okay. So, potential to try again. Let's see how this turns out. You just bumped into me. That hurts my feelings. Why would you bump into me? Do you not like me? Oh, fuck. So that's an extra 10 levels on us? No. Absolutely not. No. Not happening. Yeah, let's, no. No to that. Nuts to that. We're poisoned already. We are poisoned, not poisoned. Oh yeah, no self-destruct. That would suck balls. Need to make sure to keep us above quarter. So after this one, I'll heal if he hits me again. But he flinched. Tool for flinching. That's still at a quarter. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Risking it for the biscuit. He won't be able to get a self-destruct in. Risking it for the biscuit. Ah, there we go. And on 2 for flinching. I get that from Atlantis. And Atlantis was a great film. Unlocked several things in me. Various animation, vocal stems, preferences. Great film. That and El Dorado, I wish they did more with. We needed more exploring type movies and shows and stuff. El Dorado No, Atlantis should have at least, because Disney did the TV shows like Hercules and Aladdin. Should have gotten a TV show. Highly recommend. If you like your songs, go with El Dorado first. Fantastic songs. If you like your like a nice sort of serious, more serious kind of movie, go with Atlantis. Going based solely on the very little that you've mentioned on like Mass Effect, I want to guess you might like El Dorado more. I think Miguel. I think I get names mixed up. I'm just taking wild stab in the dark. Ooh, if you haven't seen Sinbad, that's good. That's also good. I enjoyed that one. I would have loved to have worked on the 2D movies in that era of DreamWorks. Oh, that era of DreamWorks was so good. Because it was well animated and had like the nice mixes of like there was some 3D artifacts and you got like mostly 2D and it's just great and the music hit and like whoa. Yeah. Sinbad, El Dorado, Atlantis, definitely check them out. Yeah. Okay, did I just heal them? I'm not sure if I just said no to her. Okay, everyone looks healthy and stuff. Alright, let's see if we can get Polly leveled up. Cause she is... what is she? Level 23. Oh, baby girl needs a little bit more work. I don't want to keep getting in between that guy and his Poliwhirl. I want to get my own Poliwhirl. I want my own Poliwhirl. Prince of Egypt is another... Oh, yeah, if you haven't seen Prince of Egypt, definitely go get yourself some Prince of Egypt, because I appreciate it from several fronts, but just on the animation alone, it's worth it. Definitely have a look into that, and a nice little bit of, I'm sure I've mentioned this elsewhere, but like, it's level 28, we might... It's going to be really strong though. Here's a bad idea. One hypnosis. Let's see how it turns out. It missed. We're getting her out of there. No, don't tempt it. Don't tempt fate. Don't do poopy brain stuff. Don't be a poopy brain stuff. Yes. The animators that were working on the Prince of Egypt, as a punishment, if they ever needed punishment, they got sent over to the Shrek team, and it got dubbed being Shrek'd. I love that. It's a tiny little bit of trivia that I really enjoy. Time to bite you into oblivion. The game that's been remade this year. I mean, I agree, but at the time, they didn't know it would be the success that it would. They were just like, yep, we got Prince of Egypt, we're putting it all into it, it's going to be great, kids are going to love it. And then there's Shrek, where it's like, it went through an interesting development. It was going to be 2D, then they changed it to 3D. They had, I think it was Chris Farley originally as the voice actor, and then he unfortunately passed away, and then they got Mike Myers in. So it didn't have the best faith from the team. Not team, I should say from the studio, as opposed to the Prince of Egypt. So it's kind of like we need our best hands on Prince of Egypt, and if you're not giving your best, we're going to send you over to this other one that we're just going to get out. We're just going to get out there into the cinemas, and then it became a phenomenon. Phenomenon. Yeah, agreed. I would be interested to see, like, taking lines from Chris, like, if any lines were recorded, taking those, putting them in, if any of the scenes survived, because I don't know how many rewrites it went through, and just seeing how it would have felt. I'd be very intrigued by that. I would scorch earth if anyone had the audacity to take that thought and then apply it to doing an AI voice of Chris Farley and putting it over the thing. I'd hate that to the ends of the earth. But yeah, I would be curious to see what a Chris Farley Shrek timeline would look like. With that awful thought out of the way, getting away from any thoughts of AI, I think I want to bring in Polly. Polly's got like no health. Exactly. And AI's evil. It's like all of our gaming gear is going towards data centers, and like it never works properly, and the only viable reason I could see to use it would be to search for things. And we only need to search for things because there's so much slop that's being put out there by AI, so it makes it easier to get through it. Like, there are good uses for there are good uses for an intelligent macro program to be used in ways that will allow for doing better things. A key example would be in the Into the Spider-Verse movies. There was like a thing where they were drawing the lines for expressions, and they used, I'm going to say a tool, a program. I won't refer to it as AI because I feel that is inaccurate to what those generative things are, and we haven't actually reached proper AI yet. I feel strongly on that. But anyway, the tool they used helped them get more frames completed so that they wouldn't be spending months just drawing those lines out. That's a proper use for a tool like that. It's meant to be an assistant and not a hub. It's not meant to be the hub of everything. It's they're trying to sell it as what we thought we would have back in the 90s. For now is the future. I mean, no, I wanted to get a picture. I don't want some weird company named EDI. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I can't find a picture to make this funny, but yeah, yes, accurate. Yeah. Like, in the early 2000s, late 90s, there was this notion of computers getting to a stage where we would have a sort of hub, where an artificial intelligence would sort of be like a inbuilt servant's too strong of a word, but like a helper. So it'd be like, oh, I'm out of milk, so add that to the grocery list or something like that. Very similar to what we have, but on a completely different path. It was inlined as a tool and a program, and still seen as a robot, a program, a tool, and not an artificial intelligence. Whereas on the path we're on, it's being labeled as an artificial intelligence, where you can trust it to do anything and everything. It's gonna, it's, for the past however many years we've been spouting it, it's going to be revolutionary, and yeah, it just keeps being shit and lies and nothing but a way for tech oligarch bros to be able to find more ways to get their fingers into more pies and take more control so that they can eventually take us from societies of republics, democracies, so on and so forth. Because we as humanity went away from monarchies and stuff like that, and then the rich and powerful didn't like that, so they had to, wait and find the time to strike. And the best way to do that is to learn about the means of control that need to be taken over within a society, and getting society to depend on a feature and being able to have total control over that, and then that feature being, AI and stuff, being set up in a way where they can just drain resources of various kinds, because it does environmental damage, it takes resources away, I need to move on to a new subject, otherwise I could go on about this for yonks and yonks and yonks. Nina's great, she's lovely, she's been taking care of business while I've been babbling. I've always felt strongly about this stuff, just to try and finish off the topic. That's why I'm currently researching for my next Here's My Pitch video to be about corporate minimalism. Not to go deeply into the subject I did just now, but to touch upon the surface of one of the many things that have gone wrong with this timeline. Because my goal is, if I can bring attention to enough people, various things, like my ultimate goal with that particular line of videos that I want to do about the world and stuff, I eventually want to get it to a point where we can try and work on solutions to get back to that vibe we had in the sort of late 90s, early 2000s, possibly, if we're stretching it, late 80s to early 2000s, because it wasn't until this isn't a Pokemon Center, it wasn't until the from 2007 to 2013 is roughly about when we started to incorporate a lot more professionalism, minimalism, and all that kind of junk, which really just sent us down a spiraling path to where we are now. And yeah, so there'll be more on that later, but essentially I'm planning on doing various videos and here's my pitch and stuff to really discuss and look into that, so that we can find a way back to the vibe where we used to have third spaces. We used to be able to have fun going out. We used to have fun experiencing games and music and finding small communities, and not having everything be the profit margin and, what's in it for me sort of mentality, which creates a much less safer outside. But again, to try and get away from that, I'm feeling hungry and mean. I need a punching bag. I'm also feeling quite hungry. I think one of my roommates is making some lamb chops, so I might end up having that for dinner, so that'll be good. You're a fighting type. I'm out of here. Oh, you're level 24 though. 5 level difference. I'm going to attempt to fight you. You have vital spirit. We are going to die if we stay. Let's try and get Nina to 32. Alright, you're poisoned. That's good, that's good. Very good show, old mate. That's a poisoned monkey if I've ever seen one. Throw it on the pile with the rest. And double kick. Okay. Double kick's pretty good. And then you poison yourself to death. double kick, please. Sip of water while you double kick. Got him. Nice. Okay, so that's all those biker dudes dealt with. We gotta find some other biker dudes that Polly can fight. Excuse me, boys. I've got a Pokemon Center to find, to use. To use and abuse. I've got a free healthcare to abuse. Heal me. Heal me now. Ooh. I didn't even think about needing to pay for our Slowpoke retrieval. Hopefully we have enough to get Slowpoke back. That would be a shame if he gets to like a really high level and then we just can't afford to get him back by school. Okay, so long as no one else has like fighting Pokemon, we should be able to get Polly up to 25. Yeah, Slowpoke's at the nursery. So the entire time we've been running around, our Slowpoke's been leveling up so we can try and get him to an appropriate level. And Arceus willing, up to level 37 so we can make him a Slowbro and make him a bit more beefy. Please just have, like, little tiny guys. No, not those little tiny guys. Can I hypnosis you? Shit. No. None of that. Far out. Dolly, let's get you leveled up a bit. That's insane. Please don't kill, please don't kill, please don't kill. I think... I'm not sure. I think it changed from generation to generation. Like, I forget where things sort of switched. But, yeah, I'm hoping to teach it, like, Psychic and teach it Surf. So those are the main moves I'll be using the Slowpoke for anyway, so it should be fine. Yeah. Good. Critical hit, down in one. Oh, that makes me so much more happier to see. Dolly got a little bit, we got a little bit. Switching up for that, that's for sure. No thank you. Far out, it'd have to be... Oh... Shit, Nixie. Please, Nixie, pull through. You've got 6 levels on him. Can't hit this ghost. I want to flamethrower you right in the mouth of the groin. You think that you can handle this heat? I don't know any wrestling people characters. I don't know any voices or impressions to do. Can you smell what the flamethrower is cooking? And take that, boy, D. Someone send help. I need help on wrestling information. I need a wrestling person here. Okay, so that's fine. Need to go and heal. So I don't have the funds to be able to just carry around potions. Brother. Ed. Sorry, took that to a dark place. Edward. I won't say what that reference is to anyone that doesn't want to get hurt if they can't remember it, and to anyone who doesn't know, I don't want to scar them. If you know, you know, and we're in this sad club together. Don't heal my Pokemon. I should be using my bike. I should be using my bike if I want to go into the bike lane. If it's got you thinking, you don't need to know. You don't need to know. If anyone must know a hint, all I will say is Full Metal, and I'll leave it at that. Give me something I can work with. Going to Fuchsia? Fuchsia! Well, for sure, I'm going to Fuchsia. Wheezing, we could deal... No, wait, no, I wanted a coughing. Never mind. Never mind. Can I hypnotize you, though? Shit. Yep, not dealing with that. Yep, get out of there. Get out of there right now. Nina, let's keep trying to level you up. Getting you to 35 would be grand. Be grandiose. Okay, that sucks. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're just gonna smoke screen the hell out of us, aren't you? Come on, just make him flinch, make him flinch. Make him flinch. Make him flinch. Come on now. Okay. Well, they got 500. It took around 1,000 before, so she shouldn't be too far. Always give me the coughing after the wheezing. See, I reckon we could handle a yeah. I have to fight you because we poisoned and barely no health. Polly is not going to cut it. You're just going to keep missing and missing and missing, aren't you? Come off it. Can't poison us. Bite? No. No bite. Ain't even more smoke screen. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch out to another Pokemon because this is getting too crappy. Let's just go Nixie. Keep it strong, make sure no one dies. Don't get poisoned. Flamethrower. Okay, good. Ooh. Ba-da-da-doo. Okay, another wheezing. At least it wasn't another coughing. Like, it would annoy me if you sent out your wheezing first and I could have gone through at least one coughing and gotten Polly up a level. And then we could have, like, evolved her. That would have been great. Would have been grand. I mean, fan-fucking-tastic. I don't like this. Antidote, 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 antidote. No antidote. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is likely to go horribly. Okay, we need to keep an eye on Polly's health because I'm pretty sure you can die in this generation from poisoning. Get up to the path. Cool. How's she looking? Okay, okay. Only lost 4 so far. We can make it to the Pokemon Center on that many blips. And once we get into town, we're gonna check on her again. Okay. It's gonna be 10 or so blips. This is manageable. No dead Pokemon. Do we have enough for an antidote yet? I need to go over to Lavender Town, which I think has... Don't you dare try and heal me again. Lavender Town, I think, will have what we need for super potions and antidotes. Squee. Weep, whoop, deep, doop. Lavender Town is here. Oh, hi there. How can I help you? Antidotes. I need 3. Paralyze heals, 2. Escape rope, 1. Super potion, as many as I can get. Cool, can I get anything else? I'll get 1 more paralyze heal. Cool. That's all the money we had, so let's try and rock and roll with that. Oh, we're in Celadon. Let's try once more to get Polly leveled up. Okay, all good there. You, good sir. No, we must have fought you already. You, good sir. Haven't fought you. Let Voltorb electrify. Cause you a fucking Voltorb when I need you to have something that isn't that, or a fighting. And watch. He's gonna have like a coughing or a Grimer or something immediately afterwards. Like, we're still getting experience from this, but it's annoying as hell. I'll use Dig. Different one that way.
It's super effective.
Okay, at least it's double Voltorb and not like a Voltorb and something else that I could have had Polly gone up against. Now, did Polly level up? I didn't actually see. I didn't bother reading it. 600... No, it would have been like a 300 something. So it'd be close to leveling up. Yeah, you'd be close to leveling up. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Why, hello there, sailor. Like 7 levels ahead of me, so going to try and just use me. Yes, just Nina. Yeah. Our focus is Polly. We don't need to try and min-max everything and make others level up or anything. Just focus on Polly for now. Get that sorted and then we can figure out everyone else. Double kick, please. Oh, yeah, not a good idea.
Especially since you can do this bullshit. Ugh.
Well, you poisoned him. That's something at least. And then bite. Chomp, 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 chomp. Flinch. No flinch. Oh shit, no. Okay, we're gonna focus on healing as he poisons himself to death. That's my strat. Big strat McGee. I think once I get Polly turned into a Poliwrath, I might call it for the stream. Just because I'm getting rather tired. Yeah. So I think the grinding has gone pretty well. We've gotten people like, up 15 plus levels. I haven't played any more after that because typically on Sundays I try and just do the one episode and just sort of see how it goes. So I might play some more potentially for, you know, if I want to save it in the backlog for another series or maybe just do another episode for a Sunday. Not sure yet. I gotta figure out what my other plans are. That being said, let's see if we can fight you and get a flinch. Seismic toss. Don't you dare crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. That's okay. That's okay. That's manageable. And then if I heal myself, you can poison to death. And then we should get Polly up to 25 after this particular fight. But yeah, I definitely think I might play more Yakuza, but I don't want to make promises. How good the English voice casting is. Yeah, that they were quite nice. I'm enjoying that so far. Oh yes, 25. There we go. We did it. So yeah, I am keen to play more, even if it's just on my own personal time. But yeah, I'm heavily considering doing more for the channel. Rain dance. Can't though. No, we don't really need rain dance. Yeah, stop running. Cool. Okay, and with that, I'm going to make sure not to touch anything so that it evolved. I haven't placed any of the voices as of yet. Yeah, I don't think I've placed any of the voices to any actors that I'm aware of. But I'll be keen to keep playing and see where it leads me. But we've got a Poliwhirl. And this Poliwhirl will be around for a short while as we will soon have a... Where is it? It's up here. It's up here. Water Stone. Use that on Polly. What's this? They're evolving. I'll try and keep an ear out. I'll try and keep an ear out. See if I notice any of them. Let's get... What? They only just evolved and they're evolving again! Ooh! What could it be? 2 heroes for the girl. Hell yeah! Gotta get her in a position to get better stats. She was too much of a glass cannon. And now we have the fighting type to go with all that. Cool. Because we have enough water-based stuff, so that's fine. So now I'm going to just fly on off to the Saffron City Poke Center. Oh, I'll definitely try my best to protect her. She's going to be one of our main water types, but for the well, actually, before we end this stream, let's go and check in on our Slowpoke. I need to fly. Because it might have to be behind the scenes. I'll have to go and get the money to get Slowpoke because I just bought a bunch of items and I forgot about Slowpoke in that moment. But that's fine. We'll see. You know, for all we know, it could have been your Slowpoke's got up 1 level. Aren't I great? Pay me $5,000. Okay, boing, 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 boing. There we go. Don't jump over the last ledge. You. How many levels? I'd say it's grown by a lot. I think it's a 2 levels is not a lot. 2 levels is not a lot. I mean, it's like at level 29 now, which is nice. It's nice. I can use it in a battle, but it. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So let's see. How much does? Yeah. I'm taking it back. I can't take him. Okay. Well, we're gonna leave it here for today. I'm going to save and yeah, maybe run around a bit more outside and get him up a couple more levels. But yeah, for today we're gonna leave it there. So thanks for catching the stream, everyone. I really appreciate it. I'm still working on making some adjustments to the last VOD where half of it was silent, so I'm doing some editing on that. So once that gets up, hopefully this one can be up after it. Thanks for the W stream. I really appreciate that. It's been good fun just doing an impromptu stream and yeah, just getting into some grinding. So until next time, thanks for watching. Drink plenty of water, eat plenty of food, get plenty of rest, take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.